And welcome in, everybody. Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Alek Manoah.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and the defense comes away with nothing. Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 0-2. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Volpe round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He will score. The Yankees take the lead. 1-0. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that...
He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Judge rips that one. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 2-run lead. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Here's Stanton now. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
There's a swing and a drive. Connor Falefa going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Yankees up by 3, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now Paul O'Neill. And he grounds one to the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they move out in front after a 4-run out. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. The pitch. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Guidry, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Got him. Out number 2.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
That's in there. And the count 1-1. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Two outs. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here at Rogers Center, second inning set to go. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. So the streak stays alive. His fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now at the plate, Oswald Peraza. Swinging a foul straight back. Yo one. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Chad Green.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
He's trying for third. That one ripped. Back, gone. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add a pair. It's 7-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's a rocket out to left. Varsho calls it in, and there's one away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, doubled in his first AB. And Judge spoils that one.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's going to be, that's hard hit on the line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side. Bichette goes to second. Safe there. Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. Runners on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. And Here it comes. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 10-0.
He was all over that one. These days, when you see a ball come up,
Trevor Richards gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stat.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay.
Double steal. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. At the belt and fires. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead. One gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out. So the lineup flips over. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Runners on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Posada at third. Peraza at second with one away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 14-0. So up next, Don Mattingly. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But 2 round trippers in this. Bottom of the second. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. Here's Justin Turner. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Just missed.
Ball.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
The pitch. That one hit to right. Sheffield makes the grab. 2 down. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. That's a slider for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Richards back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Whips it to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, dude.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. That one ripped, but foul. One out, bases empty. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 2 down. Paul O'Neill now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one the other way. Kiermaier flashes the leather on the running catch. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And he blows that one by him at 100. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. That's off the mark.
Down.
Ball 1. Got it by him for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
1 down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Kicks and fires.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And a pitch. Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 15-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Mitch White. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. So man aboard. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. Runner takes off for 3rd. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Posada at 3rd with nobody out. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. 1 away as the 2nd run of the inning scores. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Varsho makes the play, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Don Mattingly. 1 for 3. In the air, out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Kevin Kiermaier. That one clips the outside corner. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
0-2 now. That to right. Sheffield settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Ball 1 there. Bichette measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
2 down, nobody on.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take back now in Toronto. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Giancarlo Stanton. White back to work. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. And at first, Gary Sheffield stepping in now for the Yankees. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here is Paul O'Neill.
That's the ball. Outside.
And the throw out at 3rd. 1 out and a runner at 2nd. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Forget it. His 12th of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 18-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. On a line out towards center. Kiermaier makes the grab on the run.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Last half of the 5th coming up. Major League. Back here at Rogers Center, and the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So now Turner into that right side. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Popped up left side. And a couple of quick outs. And next is the designated hitter. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And they'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And out of here. His 13th home run of the season. It's 20-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
It's Aaron Judge now. That one ripped right center field, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's it.
Runner breaks for third. There's the ball. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
They're merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead continues to grow. So 2 down now, and here is Gary Sheffield. Left field, way back there. Varsho going back on the warning track and hauls it in. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That's in there. That's strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air, right field. Sheffield ranging after it. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Splits the plate. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Blue Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Espinal batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike one. That one catches the zone. 0-2 now. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In the air, right side. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul O'Neill. And a pitch. Hard hit down the line and left. Varsho squeezes it. 1 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Foul ball. Meza, a 6'3" lefty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. One down, base is empty. And that's going to get into the corner. And that's a double. Here's Jorge Posada now with a man in scoring position.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. The other way. Base hit and a run in to score. He's in there. And they extend their lead. 1 down. And next for New York, Oswald Peraza. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
That's a ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Posada, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one hammered. Get out of town. A shot to the opposite field. His 9th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 24-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now, Anthony Volpe. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Aaron Judge at the plate. High in the air, out to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In comes the run from third. And the lead continues to grow.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
1 away, runners at second and third. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. The Yankees up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ball popped up. Espinal moves under it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. And up next for New York, Gary Sheffield. Bounce to the left side. Turner to first, and they're happy to just get off the field. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. That one in triple digits.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
The wind and the pitch. Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Fought off foul.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That one out to right. Sheffield settles under it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul O'Neill. And ball 1.
That's the ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Varsho going back on this one. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Throw, and it gets away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of...
Runner takes off for third. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Save.
1-0.
The 1-0. Base hit and a run in to score. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jorge Posada. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one hammered center field. Kiermaier going back on it. Got all of that one. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 28-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. First out in the top of the 8th. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He circles the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 29-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
And now Don Mattingly. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And it drops in. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. One run is in, and that one is off the top of the wall. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now the right fielder, Gary Sheffield. In the air out to center. Kiermaier snags it for the second out. And now here is Paul O'Neill. Swung on, belted. Kiermaier ranging back. Up against the wall and brings it in. But two round trippers in. Back now in Toronto. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Sheffield makes the grab, one down.
Still rolling to start the eighth, just 5 more outs to get.
And that one fouled off. The Blue Jays yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. This one in the air center field. Judge is there and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Gleyber Torres. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around third. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter down, Oswald Peraza. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in.
Well, a huge 2.
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Connor Falefa makes a nice running catch. Here comes Aaron Judge. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay, the tag out. Gary Sheffield stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Righty to the plate. Strike two.
No ball.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stoppage short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Gleyber Torres. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Connor Falefa going back, and it's off the wall. 1 run across.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Connor Falefa makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And now the lefty spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Into center. And there's 2 away.
26 up and 26 down. 1 more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. On the ground, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
1-0.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this guy was so close to getting into the history books. He pitched well all game long. That one hit in the 9th inning, little disappointing, but he got right back on track to finish it out and get the W for the team.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton.